guys, it is the second last day of this book. And do you remember what happened on the second day? I really hope you can see that because I don't want to drop my phone. Oh my god, it's like a sign from the universe. We had this a couple of weeks ago too. This is a different one. I am sorry about the hair. I'm not sorry about the hair because we're at a point right now where we're over that. It's like another freaking sign. What is this? I just really needed to share that we have gone from day 2 to day second last, and we are still having parades out on the balcony of the condo. Okay, I'm gonna go do something about that and this and then maybe we can talk. We don't need to. I don't have the iCloud storage for it. I haven't done anything, but okay, yeah, this needs to go. So we'll talk later once I've dealt with that, I think. One more for the books, I guess. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think I have to trust it. I think I just have to trust the universe. I just did 3 videos in a row that have sound, so 4 for 4, we're going for broke here. All right, it is the second last night, everybody. We are doing it. And I don't want to say it because I don't know if it's possible, and I don't know if I want it to be possible. And I tried to fix this hair. It's just not working, okay? I don't know if it is possible. There is a chance, a small one, but it's real, that we will finish tonight. We now have 2 chapters left. One of those is chapter 34. Chapter 34 is going to be very short, and chapter 34 is very close to being done. So I'm opening it right now. First scene is done. The second scene is very close to done. It's the last scene that I need to patch together. I don't actually know how much I'm going to change in the end. I'm gonna try not to write too much more for this. I'm just gonna patch it together as much as it needs to be, and I'm gonna go ahead and say we're probably gonna end this one on 2.5 pages. I am starting to think it's really, one thing I learned, so when I first got close to the end, well, when I was starting to work on like the cancer stuff more than anything, I said something about how we were going to have to just tackle the 30s, is what I called them, because they were terrifying. And I said they were terrifying like my real 30s, which are now even closer because I am now 27. So far it's treating me well, I guess. The thing is, I had originally anticipated, when I said the 30s, I kind of meant 31, 2, 3, 4, because those are when she was terminal. But chapter 30 last night was not pleased about that. It felt left out, and it wanted to make sure that I understood it was one of the 30s as well. And I get it, okay? The actual year that I turned 30 will probably be the hardest of all of them. So you know what? Touche, chapter 30, well played. Not gonna lie. That was a night. Not necessarily because it was a really sad chapter. I think I said it was mostly just because it was this, I felt like that was the final piece. 20 now feels like I'm probably gonna blaze through it. Maybe it'll be harder, but I have a pretty solid rundown of now what I would like to go in 20. So my thoughts right now, anyway, oh, right, yeah. I didn't say it. I upgraded my iCloud storage. That's a thing that I did. I deleted so many videos last night, and it didn't move down at all. I deleted probably 10 gigs of videos at least, and it went down half a megabyte even after I gave it time and restarted and did all of this stuff and deleted more stuff. So I upgraded because you know what? I am not about losing these videos. I was devastated enough when I lost the sound last night, as we all know. So what I was saying about the 30s is that almost all of them have been the opposite of what I expected. I had expected that 32 and 33 were going to be the hardest. 31 was far harder. The scene with Nate is probably the only one that I really knew going in was going to be brutal, and it was. I am not sure if tonight's going to be brutal. I am not sure if tonight's going to take very long. I could very easily open this and end up spending ages on it. I don't think I'm going to. I hope I don't. But the thing is, if I finish this early on, I have 20 left. And it is within the realm of possibility that I could write 20 in a night. I could write 20 tonight. But I don't know if I want to. I think I'm gonna have to see how I'm feeling. I think I'm gonna have to see what the timing is like, because if I bang out chapter 30 or 34 as quickly as I think I'm going to, I could easily be done in an hour or less. And that it's only 9 o'clock, so I would have a lot of time for 20. And if I get in the zone, I'm wondering if it might just flow. I think, okay. I did also just come back from my walk, and I had a few thoughts. Guys, the infection scene. I think I'm gonna change the infection scene again. Why is this so important to me? I think I am gonna change it. I had some ideas on the walk and I think I like it. So I'm not doing that now. We are doing 34, we are doing 20, and then we will worry about the rest of it. Here is the deal with the infection scene. I'm thinking that I'm going to change it and have it so that when the guys call Ryder, it's all gonna be the same up until they call Ryder. I'm gonna have Ryder say, I need you guys to take her to the hospital. I'm gonna meet you there. It'll be faster. I'm gonna have the guys take her to the hospital. I don't know, man. Honestly, I think what I was thinking earlier is that I'm gonna write it like this, but not get rid of what I have already, and then see which one I like better, see if I wanna change it or not. I think I'll be able to keep a lot of the same bits that I've written, because those bits that I wrote about her kind of mind as this is happening, I like those, but I think there's a better way to do it. That is a problem for the editing. Tonight, we are starting with 34, we are finishing 34, and then we're going to get started on 20. So I'll give a quick rundown of my plan for 20 right now. I'm having 20 span basically all of August and about half of September. It's gonna end with homecoming. I had said all along that I wasn't gonna do homecoming, but I've changed my mind. So we're gonna have a little shopping trip with Lexi, Maya, and Juliet, little girl time. We'll have something about the going back to school, but I don't think I'm gonna do too much for school in this chapter because the next 21 is about school. I've decided to do a final wrap-up session with Cameron where they find out about Jonah's new school, Ryder talks about college, Lexi talks about, you know, senior year, all of this stuff. Oh my God, okay, so 20 right now, I've got the document open. I have not written anything for this at all. I have written things for the chapter. August 14th, back to school shopping trip with Lexi, Maya, Juliet. August 16th, first day of senior year. That was going to be a full scene. And then August 25th, senior party, Lexi and Nate reunite. I think we're gonna end up not doing most of that. We're gonna do the shopping trip for sure. Lexi and Nate are already back together. I changed that. I think I'm gonna not do a senior party. I think I'm gonna do a throwaway line about the fact that they went to the barbecue and performed, because they did that last year and they would do it again. There was something else. Maybe my coffee will bring it back to me. Oh, band. There should be a scene with the band. There was something I wanted kind of specifically in the scene with the band, but I don't remember what it was. We don't know is the thing. With the band, we never know. Anything could happen, but I would really like one more just light fluffy scene with them, honestly. I think they deserve it. I think I deserve it. Even though this chapter is chronologically right after tour and we've just had a lot of fun, I think we need one more, because the next fun scene that they have is probably the shaving their heads, and even that one's not fun, right? None of this is going to be fun. Thank God it's done. Why did this document is just decided it does not want to open? So that's fun. Let's make sure that's not a thing with other documents. Oh my God, my master copies won't open. Oh God. Oh no. Okay, I need to go fix this. Fuck. My Microsoft kicked me out again. Okay, we're good. We're good. The crisis was averted. And I think I have to stop stalling. I have to get 34 done. I don't think it will take very long. And once it's done, then we can just enjoy ourselves and just finish this ride the way it deserves to be finished. And it deserves to be finished with banter and with music and with friends and with Cameron and with everything finally just being good. And we are going to I'm going to enjoy it, because you know what? Maybe the story doesn't end this way. The story needs to end the way that it does for a whole variety of reasons that I finally understand now. That's the other really cool thing about this, is that there's been so many things that I didn't understand at the start, and now I do. This story I thought that my life had changed enough that I could write this story, but this story has also changed my life. Okay, I just went through chapter 34. I actually think it's done. For now, at least. I just went through it, and what I wrote when I did it, I actually really like it. I don't want to change it. I don't want to add to it. I have just read through it now, having come through all of it. I think before I wasn't really sure if it would all end up adding up, but it did. It is 2.5 pages, and I like it. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, I feel like right now I'm bailing on it more than anything. I feel like I'm like, oh, I don't want to write another. No, I'm not. It's not what's happening. If I didn't like it, I would be fixing it. I play around with some of the wording, but later. Also, quick fun fact, because underneath, I wrote this on the night that I wrote this chapter. I really did write this chapter a month ago because I wanted to write it on the day of. And I have written her time of death literally because that was the time that I finished writing this scene. And underneath the last line of this scene, the last line of the book, technically not, because the epilogue is important enough that I've technically put it as a chapter, and I'm going to leave it as a chapter now. It's not the epilogue because it does matter. But underneath this final sentence, do you know what I have written? It says, R.I.P. Lexi Marie Gibbons, August 1st, 2024, 11:50 p.m. And underneath that, in a different font, I have in all caps, fuck this, OMG, what have I done? Ugh, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 H's. I think I took a picture of it already, so I think I can delete it now. Okay. we're deleting that. I like it. There's no talking except for the scene with Ram. The scene with Ram is extremely short. And the last scene, the bits with her family. Oh shit, I haven't written anything about Dad in there. I should have had a sentence about Dad, probably. Right to the end. Maybe I'll kill him in the end. Maybe he'll just be dead. I shouldn't do that. I can't do that because that's Nate's storyline, not a tonight problem. I also have not decided if I want to do the epilogue edits now. There is just a little bit of stuff that I wanted to add, not change, but I might just leave that for now. Let's get 20 done first. Wow, okay. I'm fine right now because I didn't have to write it. I told myself I could have an early break tonight after I finished 34. I didn't think it was going to be that fast, like I said. Thank you, universe, for giving me an easy one, because honestly, that one could have easily been the worst. I'm kind of glad I did it earlier, because I feel like I've gotten more emotional towards the end of this process, and if I had to do this one or the epilogue now, I think it would be very challenging. I think 20 is going to be arguably one of the saddest because it's the last. I think it's not even that it's not that the content is sadder, it's just that this is actually it. I'm trying to do math in my head right now because I had 5 chapters plus 35 technically written, so 6 chapters written when I first started this, and there's 35, so 29 chapters in the past 7 weeks, and I've done 28, 1 to go. Remember chapter 28. All right, so it is about 12:30. I have not written anything. I am stalling hardcore, and I think it's because I do not want to do this. I think it's because I'm nervous about chapter 20, and I think it's because I'm nervous about what is going to happen to me when I finish chapter 20. I will try to do some still. I'm gonna try, and I've just kind of mapped it out. I've mostly just been doing formatting, honestly, which is just, I need to not, it's really not important right now, but I just wasn't ready, okay? And you know what? I've already technically done my chapter for the night. I did say 4 chapters, 4 days. Like, if I didn't write anything else tonight, I would technically still be on track. That's not going to happen. I am gonna write something, even if it's just a scene. I'm hoping maybe 2 scenes. I don't know. I'm gonna try the shopping trip maybe, and I'm probably gonna try and do the Lexi Nate scene. I might do the family counseling scene. I've mostly just written dates. I don't know how long I want this to be. I have a feeling it might be a little bit longer. I don't know. It is the end. There is a fair amount going on for it. Again, have not done basically anything. Have been stalling in true Kate fashion. I did fix the bit in the scene and in 34, and I did add Dad because I actually had completely forgotten to mention him. Dad really got the short end of the stick in this story. I'm sorry, honestly. And I just want to emphasize right now, in case anybody sees it and anybody understands it, I am not Lexi. Lexi's parents are not my parents. My mom definitely sees some of herself in Lexi's mom, and I can too. There are certain things for sure, but my dad and Lexi's dad, no. Like, not even on the same planet, okay? I watch these videos back and I'm just going like, oh, I don't want Dad to be around. I'm like, no, okay, don't interpret this as my life and me bragging on my dad. No, not at all. Lexi's dad is a completely separate entity. Lexi and I are separate entities, but with a shared single brain cell, because I think that's about where I'm at right now. And I made a comment a while back and I said, I think we're going to finish it. Might have 2 brain cells left by the end. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and say I might be down to 1. We'll see after we finish 20. Oh boy, what a ride it's been. Okay, I really do need to try and do some of this. I need to stop with the stalling. I'm gonna try and maybe get 2 scenes done tonight, might be the goal. So I have 3 for tomorrow. Okay, so after I've finished stalling for the last 3 hours, almost 4 probably now, it's time to maybe do a little work. It's not like I haven't done anything. I did technically finish a chapter. We're gonna get there. Even if I have to pull a full-on all-nighter tomorrow night to get it done, we will get there. I know that I can blitz it if I have to. I'm just nervous to start it. We'll figure it out. We always do. We have this whole time. Every time I've said, oh, that's a later problem, we'll figure it out, I always did. That's the really cool thing now, is I don't get as worried about scenes that I'm nervous about beforehand, because now I can look back and say, oh, well, I was so nervous about the scene and I still got it done. So nothing I can't do now, especially considering, oh God, homecoming's gonna hurt, isn't it? It ends here, guys. It ends right here. This is it. Maybe we'll just reverse the first half and the second half. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so I haven't actually written anything else. A thought popped into my brain, you know, because that happens. And the thought was, what's considered a long manuscript? Like, what's considered a long book? What have I done? I feel like this cannot be right because the things that I am seeing are... Oh my... We have gone way too far. Oh my God, guys. So what I'm finding is that, so this website says most novels are between 60,000 and 100,000 words. Books over the 110,000 word count are considered epics. I'm reading these before I deliver the current page count. I think I may have mentioned, not page count, sorry, word count. Yeah, how long should a young adult novel be? Between 40,000 to 80,000 words. Okay, word counts of popular writers. Let's see. I saw one that was said how long Lord of the Rings was, and that, oh, right here, yeah. Big epic stories such as George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series. Oh, good Lord, this is Game of Thrones. Can even be 120,000 or 120,000 plus words. I feel like I'm not reading these numbers right. I cannot be reading these numbers right, because if Game of Thrones is 120,000 plus, I am at 247,000. What? This can't be possible. How is that possible? It doesn't feel that long. Why did I write this much? Because now I'm just gonna be sad because I'm gonna have to cut all of this stuff out. I didn't realize that this was a thing. I didn't think about this part. Why have I written double what I need to write? This is in a standard manuscript format, 700 pages long. Why have I done this? I have written a book that is longer than Game of Thrones. No, we're Googling this further. I'm sorry, this cannot be happening right now. How many words in Game of Thrones? Oh, thank God. Oh, they lied to me. They lied to me so hard. Oh, thank God. First Game of Thrones is 292. I will probably be about 250 by the time I'm finished, is what I'm expecting right now. Okay, what about Lord of the Rings? Oh no, that's total. Okay, yeah, longer than Lord of the Rings. That's insane. I always knew that I was wordy. I did not know I was this wordy. How did I let myself do this? I'm gonna go and count the total hours of footage that I have managed to accumulate. We're gonna go calculate this, and then we're just gonna take a moment and we're gonna talk about this summer, because what has happened? I was not expecting that. All right, let's go see how many hours of video content I've managed to rack up. All right, so we calculated we've got about 20 hours worth of video footage. So that's that, and we have, like I said, we don't need to talk about this page count or this word count anymore, because I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this. Let's see how long the longest Harry Potter was. It was Order of the Phoenix, right? Please tell me it was, oh. Okay, well, okay. 257, so we're gonna end up right around there. Okay, so now that we have confirmed that I've written a book approximately as long as the Order of the Phoenix, that's not possible, is it? What was this summer? I am at a loss. Let's just see how many I wrote in the time span. I'm doing all this on camera. My phone is going to die. I'm thinking it's gonna be, yeah, about 200,000. Yeah, okay, 36,000 words. So, oh, I can't math right now. 210,000 maybe. Okay, the amount that I will have written in this 7 weeks is longer than the Half-Blood Prince and the Deathly Hallows both. Not combined. Thank God. Let's see how many words are in Moby Dick. No, this is longer than Moby Dick. At least it's not as long as War and Peace. Well, all right then. I have written Moby Dick, and I've recorded 20 hours of video footage. And at this point, I think I need to stop talking. Okay, well, I guess I'll go finish it. I mean, maybe I should try and keep this chapter short. I don't want to. There's so much I want to put in it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it. And then that is a later problem. It's too much. Okay? It's way too much. It just comes out. Like, when my fingers start to go, they just go. It's like it's like I'm tap dancing on a keyboard. Not all the time. Just when it gets flowing, I feel like I should record a little bit so you can hear what it's like when I actually get flowing. But first of all, the phone doesn't have the battery for that. And second of all, that is a waste of the iCloud storage. Let's be real. Stop saying that. Stop saying anything. Stop saying things. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Okay, so I have definitely just had quite a moment. I needed a little time to process that one. I did not know, okay? I was not aware of what I was doing. I am thinking though that I might keep this one not short. Like, I'm still gonna write all of the scenes that I wanted to write. I'm not taking any of them out. I'm just thinking maybe let's keep them little snippets. I decided to stop the first scene where it was because I really wasn't sure what was gonna happen next. And because of that, I figured maybe it's best to quit while I'm ahead. So it's about 2:40. I would like to maybe tackle at least one more scene. Just started the first paragraph maybe for Nate and Lexi's date. So maybe I'll try and take a stab at that one. It doesn't have to be crazy long. They are on a date. They are stargazing on the roof of his car. They are happy. They are in love. It is wonderful. They have not said I love you yet because we have not gotten to the cancer storyline. This is, what did you do? I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I honestly don't know how to feel about this right now. This weekend, 32 was way less emotional than I thought it was going to be. 30 was way more emotional than I thought it was going to be. My videos shorted out halfway through. My iCloud storage decided it was full and it wouldn't unload. My Microsoft took another swing at me. To top it off, it'll be a fun fact about me. It'll be the kind of thing that I will be able to say to people and they'll be able to kind of look at me and go, what? Maybe it is normal. Maybe it's fine. This could be, this is normal. Please tell me that this is not weird. There's gotta be people out there please tell me there's people out there that have done this kind of thing. I didn't mean to write Moby Dick. I really didn't mean to, I swear. Moby Dick with a lot of tears. Okay, well, gonna go finish Game of Thrones, I guess. Not quite, thank God, but it is longer than Lord of the Rings, so that's not okay either. Didn't expect tonight to take that turn, but will we ever, oh my God, what is gonna happen at homecoming tomorrow? I kind of want to try and finish these other 3 scenes and just have homecoming tomorrow. I think I might try and do that. It's 3 a.m., but you know what? This is tonight. Okay, this is what tonight is going to be. Here we go. Tonight is going to now have been, chapter 34 was super, super easy. Oh my goodness, yay, great. Then I took a while off because I was not just able, like I could not force myself to start chapter 20. Then I sat down and I wrote a scene and then this happened. And I have now spent the past hour just having a moment. And now it is 3 a.m. and I am going to bang out the final 3 standalone scenes. And I am going to go to bed at some point, and tomorrow I'm going to get up, I'm going to go for my walk, I'm going to think about what I want to happen, I'm going to come home, I am going to write homecoming, and I'm going to be done this book. That is the plan. That is what we're doing, and then we will deal with the length. You did not need to write Moby Dick. Stop saying words. Just, it's enough, okay? Everyone's heard enough out of you. All right, it is 4 a.m. I think maybe I've done it. Not done, I'm not doing homecoming, but I think I may be done up to homecoming. So I decided not to do the barbecue. I need a scene with the band, but I think I'm gonna make that homecoming. So I'm gonna split homecoming into 2 parts, I think. One of them is gonna be just a band scene, and then one of them is going to be very short, maybe that might just be a band scene, I don't know. Homecoming is a tomorrow problem, but homecoming is all I have left. So I did write the scene with her and Nate. I just did the scene with Cameron, and now we have homecoming. We have one last hurrah with the band. We have her performance, and oh my God, that was the other thing. I had this realization today. The last thing that I said I'm going to write is going to be homecoming. And the last thing that I wrote for the last book was not homecoming. There wasn't a homecoming in the last book, but it was the scene where she and Nate had broken up while she was going through cancer treatments. She ends her treatments and he comes and he wants to get back together and he wants to take her to prom. She then goes and she texts Maya and says, let's go dress shopping or whatever. Maya kind of responds, oh, just you wait, you know, it's gonna be the best night of our lives. The reflection Lexi has on that is you kind of, I knew it was, or it didn't matter, something like that. And the last line was, all of my dreams were already coming true. And that was the last line that I wrote for that book. It's not the last line in the book, but when I wrote that book, that was the last line that I wrote, and I remember it vividly, and I have a video of myself moments after writing it. But what I'm realizing is that the last thing I'm going to write in this book is homecoming. And this whole time, the song that I've been thinking of, that has to be the last line. I already know the last line I'm gonna write tomorrow. I'm about to end this book with the same line as the first time around. This has come full circle, and I'm not doing it tonight, but that is it. We have homecoming tomorrow. We are ending it with that line, but that is it. Homecoming tomorrow, and we're done. We have done the impossible, guys. We have you wrote Moby Dick. Crazy, crazy. Okay, 4 a.m., time to pack it up for the night, and we will see you tomorrow for one last time.